And a whoop. Thank you all tonight for coming to the Ricardo Montalban Theater. Now, many of you know my assistant, Ryan. Clap for Ryan. Now, we thought of a way to make the ending a big finish. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ryan, hit it. Okay. Oh, we might need this tomorrow. Okay. And that was my show. Have such a great night. Bye. Okay. I'm so happy to see so many of you. I love you. I love you. I trust you. Trust fall. Okay. That'll be a pretty strong way to start the show, though, wouldn't it? I might do it, bitch. Can you tell I'm kind of an insecure performer? Most people call that a stage dive. I'm like, it's a trust fall. By the way, we're taping this. Like, Trixie, tonight you're taped. I'm like, Mama, I'm taped every night. Have you ever used Goo Gone on your piss slit? I'm really pumped to be here tonight, you guys. I performed here many a time, and I got so excited getting ready tonight. My first special, I felt like one of those deaf people turning on a cochlear implant. I was like, oh, come on, they're not gonna hear about it. I just want to address the elephant in the room tonight. I know a lot of you guys came here tonight thinking you were going to be going to a drag show, you know? You said to your friends, Stephanie, Roberta, I don't know. You said, let's go to a drag show. It's going to be a man dressed as a woman. And then instead you guys got here and, oh. That's a woman. No, it's a woman. Like, all the way from the balcony, you guys are like, wow, Dakota Fanning. And then from like the middle of the back of the floor seats, you guys are like, wow, Hayden Panettiere. And then up front, you guys up close, you're like, Janice from the Muppets. Holy fucking shit. Thank you. I've been traveling so much. I haven't got to perform in LA super recently, but I was just in Australia. I never get the picture with like the koala, because you know, every the drag queens go there and they all have the koala or whatever. And I asked the gay guys there, I'm like, is it really worth it? Is it really cool, the koalas? And they go, yeah. But they've all got chlamydia. And good luck holding when they sleep 16 hours a day. Listen, if sleeping all day and having chlamydia makes you a koala, why don't you put this pussy on the endangered species list? But I perform for all different types of audiences. This is a drag fan audience, but my favorite type of audience is bear audiences. Are bears here tonight? Woo! Thank you. The straight girls are like, I know what bears are. I've seen Drag Race. Fierce. No, I just recently did a whole bear event, and it was the theater just like this, but imagine the biggest, toughest gay guys you've ever seen rolling into the theater. It was very like Mask for Sleep Mask, you know? But that was a joke about sleep apnea, which is a phenomenon where your body is so big that your lungs are like, lights out, big boy! I mean, imagine being body shamed by your own lungs. I love sleeping with big chubby guys though, because they all have those sleep masks they sleep with at night. They all kind of remind me of like Gay Bane from Batman. I'm like, babe. Yes, Mama boots the house down for the guards. So there's a lot of new material tonight. The big thing is, you guys, coming out here, I was just afraid I would bomb, you know? But then I thought, in these short little shoes with this big blonde hair, if I really did bomb, you guys would just be like, wow, Lady Bunny was really off her game. Thank you. Don't worry, I got it. One time I was trying to get this guitar on in drag and someone yelled, "Someone help her!" Which, you know, as a live performer, not really what I'm hoping to hear from the audience. Someone help her! But honestly, I figured tonight, you guys, if I really did bomb, I would just change my drag name to Isis. Or are you offended on behalf of Isis? How many of you have never seen me before? And how many of you have seen me before? Woo! It's nice. Normally I don't have a huge repeat audience. And some of you are about to find out why. This show could get quite offensive. This show could get kinda rude. You'll think to yourself, I could be anywhere else, at the movies or eating a food. Audiences get quite defensive when the jokes become kinda crude. You'll turn to your friends, you'll say, when does this end? I hate it. Who is she? And Bill. But capitalism is just tapping to the rhythm of the sound of your pocket full of change. I mean, I rhyme tapping with capping to the rhythm. I mean, that's amazing. And if that doesn't impress you, I want to tell you one thing. I've already got your money. I've already got your money. Even all the bees know the price of honey. And I'm just the comb. And if you don't like it, you can go home. These days, everyone's so sensitive. I'm never sure just what to say. No jokes about blacks in my one-woman act, about the Mormon, the Jewish, or gay. I can make a gay joke, I have a gay friend. Honestly, if you are offended, how many fucks am I meant to give? When you're already here anyway. I'll say what I want to these motherfuckers in the front. Hello? That's a pretty nice seat over there, sir, in the floral shirt. Wow, rich. Those are nice seats. I would hate to offend you sitting right up front like this. But what's it matter? He's already paid. And capitalism is just tapping to the rhythm of the sound of your pocket full of change. I've already got your money. What if it was like really Blink-182? Already got your money. My job here is to be funny and occasionally say, oh honey. I might only say that once tonight, okay? And if that's not enough for you, I've already got your money. Sing it, Trixie Mattel. This sounds so good. I've already got RuPaul's money. If you don't like it, you can go home. I love that. Honestly, my job as a comedian is try to relate to as many of you as possible, but honestly, because of the last couple years and my meteoric rise to fame and fortune, it's hard for me to find common ground with some of you, you know? Like, honestly, at this point, the show is just about me and the front few years of rich people. Them, balcony, mama, I don't know them. The fucking cast of Les Mis up there? No. They all have little crop haircuts and they're covered in ashes. Hi. And if you guys up there, if you could see the front few rows of rich people, they all have like fur. They're like, ooh. So this song, this is for you front rows of rich people. Hey, rich people, beautiful rich people, don't you hate it when you double park your boat? Whoa. Hey, rich people, just you guys, rich people, don't you hate it when you spill the blood of the poor on your fur coat? You got more money, you've got more problems. Can't use $100 bill as a condom. Honestly, it's just about us. Hey, rich people, just you guys. Rich people, don't you hate it when your ring turns your finger green? I'm just kidding, that doesn't happen to us. Rich. Hey, rich people, not you guys, rich people. Don't you hate it when the hooker turns out to be 17? It's like, I'm pretty sure I paid for 16. If you're not laughing, you're looking a little guilty. Some intergenerational gay couple's like, we should leave. You got more money and things go wrong. The only way to relate is through a song. Hey, rich people, I know you feel me, rich people. Don't you hate it when it's New Year's Eve in West Hollywood and you're with Betsy Johnson and Johnny Weir and Pamela Anderson? And all of a sudden Pamela goes, we should go to Vegas. And you go, Pamela, we haven't even packed. And she pulls out her Visa card and goes, we're packed. And 3 days later, you wake up in a taxi outside of the Bellagio Hotel wearing nothing but flip-flops. And that 17-year-old hooker died. And you have to change your name to Trixie Mattel. You got more money and things get harder. Just ask a celebrity like me. Or Jennifer Gardner. Whoa. Whoa, 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 rich people. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Great. Some of you guys, I know you, I recognize your face from the meet and greet. Woo! Meet and greets are fun for you. No, for me, it's like that scene in Precious where her dad's fucking her. I just sort of leave my body. Did you need me to sing a song again, or you good? The thing about meet and greets, you guys, is meet and greets, we're big, tall, scary drag queens. So meet and greets, people get up to us and they get very emotional very quickly. People get up to me and they just panic. They're just, Trixie, I was abused. And I'm always like, just now? What did he look like? Is he still here? Trixie, I was diagnosed with cancer and you really helped me. I heard chemo helps more. Might want to step it up. Oh, come on, laughter is the best medicine. Unless you have cancer. Trixie, I want you to know that I was sexually molested too, and my molester used to smoke parliaments, and to this day, when I smell cigarette smoke, my pussy tightens up. And I'm just like, you want me to sign your trucker hat, or? I don't know if I can help you. People say all kinds of crazy shit to us at meet and greets. I was at a meet and greet with Bob the drag queen. Yeah, we get it. He's not like you. Did you guys forget to invite your black friends tonight, or? By the way, I know exactly what's happening. It's always some white girl with her black friend giving full show choir. Black friend! But I was at a meet and greet with Bob, and this girl gets up to us, and Bob goes, "Can you turn the flash on because I'm very black?" That's not the joke, ma'am. Wow. Okay, this section's on timeout. Sorry. You guys are the new middle. And Bob goes, "Can you turn the flash on because I'm very black?" And the girl goes, "Stop it, Bob, you're beautiful." I was like, first of all, you're racist. Second of all, you are lying to her. I was doing Grindr's Christmas party. I know, very A-list. And they were like, "Okay, we want Trixie to wear all red, and we're gonna have employees sit on her lap." I was like, what if I wore all white and nobody touches me? And they were like, "Okay." Merry Christmas. And it's not getting easier as I get older. You guys, I'm getting older. My body's changing. I'm shifting back into a bag of leaves. By the way, you guys are really good fans. I say some crazy shit like I'm turning into leaves, and you guys are like, "Yeah, girl, we're all leaves." What the fuck is she talking about? And I always wanted to be one of those people where I'm getting older and people go, "You are aging well." Instead, they go, "You are aging." Well, like, look at me from season 7 of Drag Race to All Stars. It's like Tom Riddle, Voldemort. He said Voldemort, yeah. Get this the hell out of here. Can you just, I can't walk. Can you just grab that? We all float, Georgie. I'm getting older, you guys, and out of drag, I have a very distinct look. You know, some would say I look like Patrick Stewart as a gay farmer. Some say I look like an ASL interpreter who moonlights as a Klan member. I think I look like Caillou with fetal alcohol syndrome. But I started losing my hair very young, so I thought, okay, if I shave my head, I will look the same forever. So I shaved my head. I thought I would look like Vin Diesel. Instead, I'm just Bobby Hill. And nobody tells you this. Anybody have a shaved head? It's a lot of fucking work, isn't it? I just do chemo now. It's just easier. Already got your money. Men's Health magazine also says if you can't smell toast, it means you're gonna have a stroke within 3 months. So every day I wake up, I burn the shit out of some bread and just, we're good! I would like to stay alive. I mean, dying affects you the least. Dying affects the people around you. When you die, you don't care. You're peace out, A-Town. But when you die, it affects the other people around you. Like, I remember my ex-boyfriend's mom passed away of lung cancer, and I found out because the Netflix I've been stealing for 3 years expired. Thank you. I was like, really, Tammy? You couldn't have held on till I found out if they made him a murderer or not? 29 years old. Ladies, my erection. I know I have so many fans that are teen girls, and I always wonder how they relate to me. They're like, my fucking erection too, Trixie. Relatable goals AF, mom. I mean, 29 years old. I mean, my erection, my boyfriend, his dick is hard before, during, and even way after sex. His dick is still porn star erect the entire event. His dick is like if you're having a house party and everybody went home, but there's that one girl. She's sitting at the end of your bed drinking a PBR going, I think I'm gonna get bangs. She's doing that drunk white girl thing where she pulls her ponytail up to the front. Bangs. 29 years old. For me to get my erection I had when I was like 20, I need like 3 friends and 4 candles. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. I know. That was a pretty well crafted joke. And sexually, you guys, I am changing gears. I'm like, is there a way we can do this where we're both on our backs? Put our dicks on a couple Roombas and hope they find each other somewhere in the room. And I know that sexually, I'm only losing appeal. The other day, my boyfriend woke up and was like, oh, baby, your hole felt so tight last night. I was like, I gave you a blowjob. I mean, at 29, I'm only swallowing because if I get up to spit, my knees pop. I'm like, he's like, babe, are you okay? I'm like, I'm just shuffling a deck of cards. Go back to sleep. And the thing about drag is, it only ages you faster. I was outside the theater today in like full face, and someone was like, are you just dressed up for fun? It's like, that's not a thing. I do a lot of family events, and it's always rich white people and their kids. Trixie, can we have a picture with our kids, Eden, Aiden, and Aiden? No. I was doing a family event, you guys, and they had aerial artists who hang from the ceiling, you know, on those ropes. That whole fucking show, I wanted to wrap that rope around my neck. It's all for you, Damien! Of course, I take a picture with the kid. I'm like, stay in school, kid. I got my BFA, and look at me now. Someday, Simba. Everything the light touches will be yours. But I'm kind of a public figure, you know, I get roped into the kid thing. People are like, Trixie, are you pro-life? Are you pro-choice? I'm like, listen, I'm gay. We douche. We don't even carry a bowel movement to full term. The straight girls are like, teaching serious. Anybody here with a kid tonight? They're like, I'm not answering now. They're so young. I mean, parents, anybody parents? Are you parents? Parents. Okay, I mean, it is really incredible because kids start out fucking stupid. You have to teach them everything. My friend volunteers as Santa for homeless kids in New York, right? It's so sweet. Guess what the number one thing is homeless kids ask for Christmas? I'll give you a hint, not a home. An iPhone. It's like, where are you gonna charge it, Billy? Think it through. Do it right. What they don't tell you about having kids, I mean, if you're gay and you want kids, it takes a lot of fucking work, doesn't it? Thank you. Two snaps. It does. And I snap instead of clapping, so you know how lazy I am. Having kids is a lot of work. You want a baby, you want a Maserati, you better work, bitch. Like, let's say you want to do a surrogate. You have to plan ahead, save money, kidnap a teenage girl. Or let's say you want to adopt. You have to live in a nice neighborhood, pass a background check, kidnap a teenage girl. And babies can be super fucking expensive if you want, you know, a good one. I was not gonna say white one, oh my God. You guys are awful. Besides, little brown babies, A, cuter. B, you don't have to save for college, win-win. Because of unique scholarship opportunity. You know what, you guys, wow. Was anybody here spanked as a kid? Okay, see? When people, listen, look, when people are spanked as a kid, they're so weirdly proud of it. I was like, who's been spanked? You're like, yes, I was, once a week, whether I needed it or not. If I missed curfew, your grandfather would snap me in the eye with a rubber band. One year for Christmas, my mom got me an envelope of anthrax. Merry fucking Christmas. Of the people who've been spanked, would you spank your kids? Because sometimes they're really asking for it. The kids are like, oh, spank me, you know? Listen, I was a hot kid. Total chilf. Can we talk about how Fina's Q is chilf? She's backstage like, chilf, okay, got it. Anyway, that was pretty bad. But anyway, that was it, that's the song, bye. But if you guys know me, you know I'm from the deep, deep country, and I grew up with siblings. I'm not a parent, but I have siblings that are so much, anybody have very young siblings? Okay, when you're an older sibling, you get to be parental without like, the whole thing, right? And my sister, you know, we're from a very small town. I remember telling her, like, listen, you're a young woman. If you want something in this world, you gotta get out of this small town and go get it, you know? Hopefully she doesn't wanna wear wigs on TV, because that's kind of my thing. But I wrote this song specifically for her, and it's called Little Sister. Little boy's supposed to do what he's told. Little girl's supposed to polish her toes. Maybe they're together when they're older and all grown out. Daddy's supposed to put bread on the table. Daddy's gone and your mama ain't able. Are you hungry when the money's all run out? Tell me, little dear, if you only lived here, did you really ever live at all? Cause you'd be amazed in the summer on the days when the spring turned into fall. Just listen to your brother, you can run in the cover of the night sky when it falls. I know that you think that you're growing, but you're just tall. Oh, I gotta tell you this. Sorry. Moms, I gotta tell you this. I wrote that song for my sister, right? And I played it for her, and I was like, I wrote this song for you, right? I want you to hear it. I played it for her, and that fucking bitch could not have reacted less. She's 18 years old on her phone, like, whatever, fag. Like, no response. So then the song comes out last year, the album comes out, the album went to #1, and suddenly, thank you. And suddenly, one of my friends is like, oh my God, are you the sister that Little Sister's about? And she goes, I am. And when I first heard that song, I sobbed. So parents, kids are also fucking liars. Little dear, if you only lived here, did you really ever live at all? Cause you'd be amazed in the summer on the days that the spring turned into fall. Just listen to your brother, you can run in the cover of the night sky when it falls. I know that you think that you're growing, but you're just tall.
No homophobic lighting. Thank God. Thank God.
I don't care if you don't like my hair because I know it's amazing.
Do I have enough makeup on my chest? Is there time to pull out?
Amazing. And I don't give two hoots if you don't like my boobs because I know they're amazing. And I don't give a shit if you don't like my tits because I know they're amazing.
Back in your seat, we can all see you. You guys, second half, woo woo! It's really fun. This is a cool weekend to do this because everybody, how many of you are not from LA? That's what I'm saying, you're all like, fuck this place! Because listen, I'm a country gay too, okay? I'm from Wisconsin. Anybody ever been to Wisconsin? You have? If you've never been to Wisconsin, take a weekend, go for a drive. We have the most beautiful serial killers you've ever seen. Do you know what Jeffrey Dahmer looks like? A wavy blonde hair. If you guys don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer was a serial killer, used to take guys home from the club, give them date rape drugs, and then have sex with their bodies. Different strokes, right? But you guys, he was so gorgeous, he could have given me like a baby aspirin. I would have been like, I feel funny. But if you guys know your Jeffrey Dahmer history, you know that he was only interested in young men of color. So, Trixie Mattel, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. You guys, when I lived in the country, I mean, I was a gay kid. I was gay from day one. I remember the day I was born, the doctor was like, push! I was like, push it real good. You guys, I had one of those, how many of you young guys, did you have one of those gay voices where people would call and they would think that you're your mom? He's like, it happened the other day, yeah. I had it even worse than that. People would call and be like, "Excuse me, young parakeet, is your owner home?" I'd be like, and I'll never forget, you guys, coming out when you live in the country is very scary, right? Because your parents can hit you. So I remember I was sitting across from my mom and I was like, because that's how you say it. She could not have taken the wind out of my sails faster. I was like, she was like, girl. I was like, I was wearing exactly this. When I was young in the country and gay, I was always wondering why people are gay. And experts, hard candy, no, go ahead, bitch. Go, you better eat that hard candy right now. What is it? Peanut M&Ms? You better give me one. Oh, just literally one. Okay, no. I'm gonna save it, and if I do a good job on the show, I'll have it later. Literally silence, he said. It's because people are used to seeing drag queens on TV. They're like, they can't hear us. Bitch, I hear you. And even when I'm on TV, I hear you. As I was saying, experts hypothesize that you were gay because you're over-sexualized as a child, but I'm not gay because, like, my dad touched me. I'm gay because I loved it, right? I'm kidding. I did not have a dad. No. I know it's hard to imagine. I didn't have a male presence in my life. Experts also hypothesize that you were gay because it's genetic, but I don't believe that either because I could never get my brother to nut, so I don't know. I mean, now, people are so lucky now. Young gay guys have coming out day, a whole day devoted to coming. Back in my day, coming out day was the day your mom discovered the history on your internet browser. But listen, if I wasn't gonna do drag anymore, I think I could be like the next Queer Eye guy. Do you guys with Queer Eye? Ah! It is so good, but I think I could be there to ground them because they get a little far-fetched sometimes, you know? They go to someone's house and they're like, listen, I know your family's falling apart because your parents died, so we had their bodies exhumed. Move that bus, move that bus. Listen, Dave, father of two. I know you said you wear a lot of hooded sweatshirts because you're kind of hiding, not really making a fashion statement, so we thought we'd update your wardrobe a little bit. This is a Bob Mackie, backless, beaded. Why don't you slip that on? I just think they're insensitive sometimes. It's like, listen, I know your family's falling apart because your parents burned to death in a house fire, and at night you can hear them screaming from the burning. So we're gonna burn your mouth with some jalapeno margaritas. Can you believe? Who gave us permission? I'll probably stay in TV. I mean, when I first moved here, I had to get so much work done on my teeth. And it's not the joke, thank you. And I moved here, and I mean, I have to sit on TV next to Katya, whose teeth are like perfect. Like, she hits a meth pipe 3 years, perfect teeth. I carry a Jolly Rancher in my pocket. I'm like, was that one of mine? Oh my God. And I started paying attention to my teeth because I saw this commercial called The Tissue Test. Have you guys seen this commercial? It's two white ladies at lunch, not eating lunch. And one of them goes, I'm insecure about the color of my teeth. And the other one goes, just try the tissue test. You take a white tissue and hold. Don't ever do the tissue test. I had to do the Burger King napkin test. So I go to my dentist. And my dentist here, her name is Dr. Sun. She's an elderly Asian woman. She's also Bill Murray's dentist, so I'm kind of like the Bill Murray of drag. Dr. Sun takes one look in my mouth and screams over her shoulder, cancel all my appointments on the afternoon. The dental hygienist looked in my mouth and goes, so were you like a pirate for a couple years, or? I was like, bitch, I'm from Wisconsin. Be happy the gang's all here. People from Wisconsin, that's your gums slapping together. Yes! I'm like, just be happy they are holding hands. And no matter how well you take care of your teeth, you go to the dentist and they just body shame you down. And what's your home care like? Not a hook and a drill, Janet. But I became very aware of what I look like when I came to Los Angeles, you guys, because everybody here, people are, I mean, where I'm from, Wisconsin, if someone's hot, we're like, God, he's hot, he's like a model. In LA, people are not like models. They are models who get checks in the mail from modeling agencies because they are models who model. And I'm a good-looking guy, but me in that dating pool, I might as well be like a bridge troll. I'm like, would you fuck me? Would you fuck me? That was my Ed Sheeran. Pretty good, right? And here, you guys, people are almost competitively fit. You know, people are like, I can't, I'm on a cleanse. Oh, you're on a cleanse? Well, I'm on a cleanse. I can have everything except cleanses. Oh, really? For dinner, I had a nap. And I don't know if you guys have ever gained weight quickly before, but you are the last person to find out about it. The last one. What? Okay. She's like, finally, one I get, thank you. Show's called Skinny Legend, I've been bored. But you guys, when you gain weight quickly, you're the last one to realize. You lie to yourself, you lie to your friends. My friends are like, Trixie, are those stretch marks? I was like, no, I'm a cutter. No. You don't realize. I remember I was at my boyfriend's house and I found like a little pair of underwear. I was like, whose are these, whore? He was like, those used to be yours. I'm like, oh. Well, let me just put them on then. I'll just wear them home like this. There's like a whole rating system here. You know, like my roommate's from New York and he's like, honey, a 10 in New York is only a 5 here. I was like, what if I'm a 4 from the woods? Do we get a scarlet letter or? And it all came to culmination when I was in Germany. Have you guys been to Germany? Okay. The clubs in Germany, people have no fucking chill, okay? I'm at the club, and it was a party, and I remember I was like, you know when you're abroad and you just get like a sense of YOLO? You know, you're like, abduct me! Like, anything. But I remember I was at a gay bar that had a dark room, and I was like drunk, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna touch a dick. I'm gonna do it. So I got up the courage to touch this guy's dick. I reached out and got my hand slapped away in the dark. Just something in my grip, his dick read my palm. I was just like, he was like, ugly. I went to a proctologist appointment because Men's Health magazine told me that at 28 years old, I should start getting an annual anal pap smear. Do you like how I barely take care of myself till a men's magazine tells me to get finger banged by a doctor? And suddenly I'm like, your health is all you have. So, my boyfriend and I waited for 3 months to have sex for the first time, right? We had sex on a Friday. My doctor's appointment is on a Monday. Tracy, why is this significant? Because I go in there on a Monday for my proctologist appointment, and I'm up on the thing, and the doctor's in there, you know, looking for his keys or writing his name. It's a really long name. Never long enough, huh? we had sex for the first time on a Friday, and I'm in the doctor on a Monday. And the doctor goes, so, what'd you do this weekend? And I go, actually a lot of what you're doing now. And thank God he laughed, you guys. I was like, I did not know if you were gonna laugh at that. And I'll never forget it. He goes, I'm a proctologist in West Hollywood. I've pulled people out of people. Thank you guys really for staying with me all night. This has been nice. One of the great things about not dating anymore is you get to be in like this sort of this like little bubble in your relationship. I guess you could say you're in a yellow cloud. And I wrote this song specifically about that. I can see us in a small town, count the stars up in the sky. Never thought that they could fall down until you suit her on your tie. Across the table at a French place, I lose my way into the wine. With your glasses on your pretty face, you can go up, baby, we can float up. Say we'll never come back down to the place in the yellow cloud. Yours forever, thumbtack down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And say you'll never come back down to the place in the yellow cloud. Do 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 do. Days are running at a slow pace, and all the glitter in between, and all the fallout from the one race. I miss American team. And I can see the picket fences, and I can see you mow the lawn. We got no fear and no pretenses. We got nothing but our sunglasses on. Say we'll never come back down to the place in the yellow cloud. Yours forever, thumbtack down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And say you'll never come back down to the place in the yellow cloud. Do 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 do. Oh wow! Well, thank you. So before I go, there's one song that definitely changed my life this year. Know you're sexy and keep slaying the game. Let the world remember your name. Feel your puss down deep in your soul. Let your body lose control. Hey kitty girl, it's your world. When you walk the street, step into the beat. Hey kitty girl, get your twirl. In the disco heat, you're the boogie, better rockin' queen. Step aside, I'm back again. So hype, so lit, adrenaline. I'm Shangela, say what? That was good. You guys were shitty. I'm Shangela, say what? Gonna take this first just to let you know. Don't listen to the haters, be a bro. Cause I worked my way, paid my dues. Now I got the whole world singing out. Hey kitty girl, it's your world. When you walk the street, step into the beat. Hey kitty girl, get your twirl. In the disco heat, you're the boogie, better rockin' queen. Okay, up next is BB's Harbonet's part. And it's too hard to do and sing at the same time. Does anyone even know it by heart? You in the overalls, you know it by heart? Sure, get up here, you fucking bitch.
Don't fuck it up.
She's not going to. You're not gonna fuck it up, are you? You better come up here in this fucking see-through shirt, you fucking bitch. She said, I came ready. Do you think you know the song? Okay, well, just so you know, there's a lot of people here and they are filming it, so, you know, she's like, make it good. Don't embarrass me. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, put that microphone right here.
Here?
Tell 'em, I'm Sarah.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm not gonna fuck it up. In the disco heat, you're the boogie better rockin' queen.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, I'm the fiercest of them all. Face, 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 body and all. Another day, another slave. Meow, meow, savage beauty, stepping out on the mission. Get fierce, stay ready. The OG's back for another crown.
Excuse me. This is like A Star is Born. But I can't really do anything for your career. A star is still born. You were so good. Do you want to do the second half too?
Yeah.
Bitch, you Can you get me that M&M? Thank you. You didn't give her one. It's okay. Hey, Katie girl. So you're gonna do my part.
Okay.
And I wrote it, and I'm standing right here.
Okay. I got
By the way, they're never this supportive for me, so fuck them. So we're gonna lead her in with Kitty Girl, and then you're gonna do my part. Ready?
Okay.
So we're gonna lead her in. You relax while we sing to you. Hey, Kitty Girl, it's your world. In the disco heat, you're the boogie better rockin' queen.
step to the plate, I'm Trixie Mattel. Got my name in the game, but I learned well. Cause I'm the MVP, heading out to bat. And I'll go third base, but I never tell that. I got bleaching long like Pamela. I'm stepping out the box like Shangela. I got long, thick legs, a tarantula. If you come and get a girl, I'ma hand you up.
Get the fuck out of here immediately. Well, Sarah's a fucking liar. She's like, I don't know if I know it. Ga, 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 ga. Well, you guys, that's the end of the show. We've only been here for 2.5 hours, I know. And honestly, if anything tonight wasn't funny to you, remember this. I've already got your money. I'm Trixie Mattel, bye!